love how easy you're doing this, and this is actually very difficult.
Because this is usually the weight of the tacos that I'm eating.
Somebody asked us for help on how to lose weight. Somebody asked us.
Which is funny in itself.
Lisa, do you know about how much weight you have lost and kept off?
All throughout my life? Millions of pounds.
Specifically within the past 15 years.
I was significantly heavier at one point. I lost maybe about 60 pounds. Right now I would say I'm about 15 pounds heavier than where I'm comfortable. So now I wear stretchy pants.
And there was a point in my life where I was 100 pounds thinner than this, and I have put it all back on. We're gonna tell you about what worked for us, and maybe it'll work for you. Orange weight.
Green weight.
I think the first piece of advice, set small goals.
1. Done for the day.
But if you've never worked out before, you might only be able to do a 20-minute workout, and that's okay. Do it with weight too. Let's say you've got 50 pounds you want to lose. Start with the first 3.
Or even the first 1.
Don't be upset when you get on the scale and you've lost 5 pounds your first week and then half a pound the next week. Because your first week, you're automatically going to lose water weight.
I lose water weight every night. I have the tiniest bladder in the world, so I always weigh myself in the morning because I feel great. And then I'm like, I'm so skinny in the morning. And then I eat something and I'm like, no, I'm not.
We don't have a scale at the house. The scales are
for dragons. So what are a few small goals?
Let's say you can only do 10 minutes on the treadmill. Let's set a goal for when you get to 20.
I know me trying to get back into it where I was working out 6 days a week. So now it's like, oh, if I just go 3 days.
Yes.
And just do 30 minutes.
My small goal
and I
is...
still haven't done it.
Well, I actually did do it. I'm walking on the treadmill for a half an hour a day.
I've seen them.
But I can't go fast.
And you don't have to. That's the thing.
Set your small goal. Yes!
Like that. So you've completed your small goals.
Good for you, kiddo.
What are you going to do to celebrate?
Treat yourself. You do want to celebrate with things like buying yourself a new outfit.
I think I'm going to get smaller Spanx.
Probably shouldn't say this, but I just saw Lisa in only Spanx. I had a question as she was changing. Hashtag me too.
Hashtag these two. So little rewards. Maybe I've had my eye on something. I'm just going to be like, okay, I will buy this thing for myself whenever I lose 2 pounds.
Yes. I want a new toothbrush. No, you get excited.
That would be a pretty nice toothbrush. I suppose I did deserve this.
You know how, like, you get excited when you buy a new toothbrush and sponge?
No, I don't. But for you, it works great. 2 pounds equals 1 new toothbrush.
For me, 50 pounds is like, oh, a big trip, a cruise, or, you know, an adventure.
So we've gone from toothbrush to adventure trip.
Essentially what we're doing right now is creating currency for weight loss.
It's subjective to each individual.
When I hit 100 pounds, we went to Hawaii, and we went to the place where they filmed Jurassic Park.
Oh, boy.
And we zip-lined over the...
Spam production company. That's an awesome example. Yeah. Where was that? Toothbrush, Hawaii. They're your best dish ever. Yee. Thank me.
Make sure you have a cheat day set in your diet plan.
Because you're going to go crazy if you don't. There's something about deprivation though. Like I remember growing up and we were not allowed to have like sugar stuff. So there was a friend of mine, Stephanie. I would like, please can I go spend the night with Stephanie? Please can I go spend the night with Stephanie? And I would raid their family's pantry. I would just like, oh you got Twinkies? Oh you got sugar cereal? Oh, da, 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 da. And I would just eat whatever. And then they would be like, nah, we don't think Lisa should come over and spend the night.
When I had lost my 100 pounds, I kept it off for a while. What I would do is when I would get a craving, I would write it down in my journal. And then on my cheat day, I would try to hit off in a semblance of those foods. I was a kid.
So you have to allow for some of that, I think.
Don't get stuck in your workout routine. You're gonna get bored.
You're gonna get bored real fast.
My favorite enjoyable activity was a water park. You walk so much in that water park.
You have to climb up to go down. You gotta get up to get down. No, like me. So some days I like to go to the gym, but I like to go to Bikram yoga and sweat and almost die, but it was awesome. Cycling, like riding my bike. My bike's name is Trixie. So switch it up! I would love to do a self-defense class or something. I think that would be fun because not only are you being active, but you're learning how to fight. I
really love going to the theme parks and just walking around. That burns calories. You don't know that you're burning the calories. That's like the beauty of it.
I lost weight in Italy just walking around. I was eating whatever I wanted. Here's something sweet. So the bike ride would burn about, I don't know, 1,200 calories. To treat myself for doing that, there's a little place called Donut King. I would load up on the donuts and then ride them off. So I got that cheat treat, but I also burned it off that way. And I had a great time doing it. I was tan, I was full of sugar, I was living my best life.
I want some donuts.
Donuts are like a little halo that go in your mouth. Like they're in there.
I'm just gonna say it. Just be fat. Why do people want weight loss advice from us?
I think that's the joke.